Heyo gamers, Ian from Eurogamer here. Now it seems the world has gone mad for open access games at the moment, games which, although nowhere near finished, can already be bought and enjoyed. I've fallen foul of this craze too, of course. Regular livestream viewers will know I've been lapping up DayZ and Rust, but I'm not the only member of Team Eurogamer who now prefers his games rare rather than well done. Award-winning writer and owner of the largest beard in the Eurogamer office, Christian Donlan, has been plugging away at Starbound, and it's his opinion that it's something everybody should try, so he emailed me his thoughts on the game and sent me this footage from one of his most recent playthroughs. Okay, so Starbound's currently in early access. Chris backed it on Kickstarter, which is why he got a key, and it's done enormously well. Over 1 million copies have been sold so far, and as soon as I tell you the idea, you'll understand why. It's basically Terraria in space. That means it's a 2D game about exploring a huge procedurally generated world, mining the ground for ores, crafting handy items, fighting local monsters, and uncovering secrets. But then, and this is the cool bit, you can zip back to your ship, head off into space and do it all over again on another procedural planet. You don't see this in the video, but the planets are very different. You might find forests or deserts or ice fields waiting for you, the gravity might be different, and the trees and animals will always be procedurally created. Chris tells me he's landed on ice worlds where he's instantly frozen to death, and he's explored ore-rich asteroids where he instantly froze to death. He's also seen lovely balmy deserts though and explored massive alien installations, so it's not all death by icicle, thank goodness. Anyway, that brings us to this footage that Chris has shared. Here he's landed on a new world and heading left from the spawn point, he's discovered a huge medieval castle where robot knights are busy titting around with swords and axes. Combat, as you might be able to see, is not the game's strong point. You basically just hack away, knocking foes back until they're dead. But it doesn't matter because, well, Chris has been stumbling around a medieval castle filled with treasure, and in survival games, loot is king, baby. As Christian works his way through this castle, clearing out the enemies and then pillaging Viking style, you'll be able to see him opening chests of drawers and cabinets and other containers and stealing all the lovely loot. There's loads of ore, lots of pixels, which are the game's currency, lots of healing vaccines, and at one moment he even snags a sweet wizard's hat. Magic! As with Terraria or Minecraft, you can hack away at every object you can see, and then collect it. Chris likes to use a mixture of his beam-axe for this, which is slow but never runs down, and a series of axes which he crafted himself from stone and copper. These work faster, but will blunt themselves with use. A lot of the really cool stuff isn't implemented yet though. There will eventually be quest chains in the game and all that jazz. At the moment you're just tooling around the galaxy gathering resources and occasionally stumbling across something cool like this castle or an alien prison or a tomb left by bird people. It's still amazing fun though. There's something about a good procedural game like Starbound that manages to make you feel that the randomised crap you found is really special and unique. This castle left Chris with a good story to share with us, and he says it felt like real exploration to find it rising out of the procedural sands of this planet. So what else? If you do buy Starbound, you should know that there's going to be a character wipe in the next few days, but it should be the last one ever, and once it's done there'll be a new permadeath mode and a mode where you drop everything when you die. The game's still quite buggy and crashy, and it's very slow at first as you have to make everything yourself, and your spaceship relies on coal to power it through space, and you'll need to find some of that before you can leave your first planet. That said, there's already hours of fun to have, and each new planet gives you the promise of finding something amazing. It sounds pretty wonderful actually, and as someone who got a little addicted to Terraria, it looks like it could be a natural step forward for me. But what about you guys? Have you played Starbound already? What did you think? Or have you been convinced to give it a go? This game is available on Steam right now, and it's also due to hit the PS3, PS4 and the PlayStation Vita at some point in the future, but no one knows when. Not even Wikipedia. Thanks for watching, guys and gals. If you enjoyed this look at Starbound, make sure to subscribe by clicking on that on-screen annotation. We've got plenty more content coming up, including some big next-gen previews and exciting exclusive interviews. You really won't want to miss them. Goodbye!